I think people see me as very joyful, very happy, artistic, outgoing, and kind of out there and a little crazy. No matter what comes along in my life, the little bumps, the big mountains, God always is right there. I had a job in a deli, and the Lord had said, get all your tests done. Go get the normal things that you get done, every year. So I went. Nothing, didn't think anything of it. My doctor at the time called me the next day and had said, your numbers aren't good, and that we want more blood. I'm like, okay. I'm like, whatever. And they took 8 more vials of blood, and he's like, wow, I need you to, we need to do a biopsy on you. Is it okay? And he came back, and that's when he said, you have leukemia. And that's when he said, call your family, call your kids, let them know it's nothing to play with. I was in the hospital that night and started chemo. I think it was by midnight that night. And when I laid in that bed that first night, I was so comfortable knowing that he was with me. He just had me. So 27 days later, I got to leave, and being there for so long, you're used to the nurses and the doctors and the other patients that you're with, and now you're back out in the big world. And I remember I cried. I was like, wow, this is like surreal. There were moments in the hospital, so many people that I talked to. One of my young doctors, she got saved. She accepted Christ while I was sitting there praying with her. Another lady down the hall, she went through treatment for bone marrow transplant. And she didn't make it, but she did come in and say, I want what you have. Even though you think you're going through something, somebody else needs it more. I had a painting show. I had won and was able to have a show of my own. And some of my nurses had come from the hospital, and one of them had bought a painting, and I was delivering it to her at the Taussig Center, and the head lady had said, well, would you like to paint for the opening of the art therapy room? I had wanted to do that. I wanted to go back and paint, and I'm not an art therapist, so I wasn't allowed, and the Lord worked it out that I get to just paint for all the cancer patients in the lobby. When he does it big, he does it big. It's just such a privilege for me to give back. I know what it's like. I know that the doctors had said 85% of your demeanor, your joy, is what will get you through it. He's like 85%. It's not what you have, but how are you going to go through whatever it is that you do have? What are you going to do with it? When he calls you to do something, to walk through something that you're walking through, hang on to him. He will keep you strong. He will keep you brave. And he will give you all of what you need to go through it. Just hang on to him. You can do it because he gives you that strength.